Hello and welcome to Cricket Happenings, dear friends, subscribers. Again, it's going to be a short cricket show once again because of not much cricket happening, but whatever information that I have, I will definitely share with you. Well, one is as far as today's cricket show goes, the Sri Lankans, the Zimbabwe are touring Sri Lanka after quite a long time. So they're going to play one test matches, they're going to play some ODIs, T20s, and we look at the teams that has been selected. And also, as far as the Indian coach, as you know, Anil Kumble has resigned his post, and now the news comes in that other than Virendra Sehwag and all the other players, Tom Moody and everyone, now Ravi Shastri has also tossed this hat into the ring as far as the Indian coach is concerned, and probably one feels that because of Shastri having a very good I would say rapport with the Indian captain Virat Kohli, because as you know, Shastri actually got in when he took the reins in 2014. He did a wonderful job, as you would remember. In 2014, India made it to the semi-finals of the 2015 World Cup and the World T20 2016. India were in the semi-finals. They went to the top of the ICC Test rankings maybe for a brief period, I would say, probably 2 months, but still, nevertheless, it was still good. And also, India for the first time won their limited over series in Australia, and also in the T20 series they went on to whitewash Australia as well. So, and after that, as you know, when Ravi Shastri applied for that role, Anil Kumble is the one who actually displaced him from his coaching position, as you would remember. So that, as you know, the other candidates who have been shortlisted are Virendra Sehwag, Tom Moody of Australia, Lalchand Rajput, Richard Pybus, and Dodda Ganesh, the former pace bowler who probably played a handful of matches for India, I remember, Dodda Ganesh. And so they are the ones, so basically, so that is one news that I could really talk about. Well, other than that, let me see what else I have. As I said, we are talking about the tour which is coming up. Let's have a look at the Zimbabwe team. As you know, Zimbabwe are touring Sri Lanka after quite a long time, I'm told. So let's see what the Zimbabwean team would be doing in Sri Lanka. The last time that both the teams would have played was in the year 2001, so it's a pretty long gap. I reckon it is almost like 16 years, and they're going to play one test match, a solitary test match, and they're going to play 5 matches. But I'm a bit surprised that there are no T20 fixtures, which has come as a surprise, because T20 fixtures are something which are in vogue right now, and you know the crowds definitely like to have instant entertainment. And so I'm a bit surprised that in this Zimbabwe tour of Sri Lanka there are no T20s, which is a bit surprising, I would say, because what I see from here, this tour of Sri Lanka contains only one off test match, which will be played at Colombo on 14th of July, and on June 30, they have a 5-match ODI series. So let's have a look at the team. The ODI squad is looking pretty good. Solomon Mayer, Masakadza, Ryan Burl, who is a new cap, but I think he's really doing well. He recently came into the Zimbabwean team. I think he's a bits and pieces guy, because he can bat, he can bowl as well. Graham Creamer will captain the side. Craig Irvine, Sean Williams, who provide the solidity to the middle order. Peter Moore, who is a very, very accomplished batsman, I would say. It will be good to see how Peter Moore shapes up. He's the wicketkeeper batsman as well. Sikandar Raza, who is an experienced bloke. Tendai Chatara, the pace bowling is looking in full gear, I would say. Tendai Chatara is there, Chris Pofu, they have Tripano, they have Richard Nagrava. The spinner Wellington Masakadza, Hamilton Masakadza's brother, Wellington Masakadza in the team, Malcolm Warner, Chamuchu Baba, and Tarisai Muskanda. But let's see, the Wellington Masakadza, he's a left arm spinner, and he's quite an impressive bowler, I would say. So definitely, if you look at the ODI squad, definitely that looks a bit of variety as well. They have pace, they have some spin in the form of Wellington Masakadza, Malcolm Waller for sure, and a certain other. In fact, Sean Williams is a good bowler as well. So Sikandar Raja is there and Graham Creamer himself, the captain. As far as that, so that was the ODI squad. So a test squad is concerned, Regis Chakabwa, Hamilton Masakadza, Ryan Burl, Graham Creamer, almost the same. There's not much of a change. The only change being Nathan Waller is coming into the squad. So whether he'll get an opportunity remains to be seen. And Karl Mumba, who recently, he played in the matches against Afghanistan and he did pretty well. He's a pace bowler. So he gets his test match as well. So that is good for him. So all in all, the Zimbabwean team is looking good. They are definitely looking good. There's no doubt about it. But it'll be interesting to see as to how they do in Sri Lanka. As you know, Sri Lanka, in fact, saying that Zimbabwe are going to be playing Sri Lanka in the island of Sri Lanka, I'm sure it's going to be a very, very tough assignment for Zimbabwe, no doubt about it. Even though Sri Lanka are in the face of a rebuilding phase, but we know how talented the Sri Lankan players are. So let's have a look at the Sri Lankan squad now as to what has been named. The Sri Lankan squad, they will have a chance of doing a lot of experimentation, and that's what they precisely did. If you look at the team there, it has Angelo Matthews captaining the innings, so captaining that side, which is good. Upal Tharanga, Niroshan Dikwala, Danishka Gunatilaka, Kushal Mendes, the very talented bloke, Asela Gunrati, another upcoming cricketer from Sri Lanka, Lakshan Vanidu Hasaranga. Now, just to give you a glimpse of what is Vanidu Hasaranga is just 19 years of age, I'm told, and he's a spin all-rounder. He's an all-rounder, all-round cricketer, and also they have another spinner included by the name Akila Dhananjaya, and they have a seamer, Lahiru Madhushanka, who bowled against South Africa, and I thought he was pretty impressive as well. So Lahiru Madhushanka, and also the good news is that Dushmanta Chamira has come back after the injury that went against New Zealand, as you would remember. He has gone through that, and now Dushmanta Chamira is back. Dushmanta Chamira has shown that he holds a lot of promise as well. So that is the composition, and then they have Lakshan Sandakan. So it will be interesting to see how Zimbabwe go against Lakshan Sandakan, because for them he will be like a rare breed of a spinner that they probably might have not faced a lot. And then the Sri Lankan batting is definitely strong, no doubt. The bowling is also looking pretty sharp. Lasith Malinga, the experienced man, as you know, the recent news came in that Lasith Malinga has been banned for 6 months for breach of contract, it seems, and he has also been given a fine as well. But still, Lasith Malinga has been included, so Lasith Malinga's experience will be very vital, no doubt about it. And the Nuwan Pradeep, so they have good pace bowling. The bowling is also looking pretty good. Lakshan Sandakan is only the frontline spinner, and they have Akila Dhananjaya included. So all in all, it should be, as I said, it would be definitely the favourite should be Sri Lanka, especially considering that it's been playing at their home turf. But one thing one should remember, that Zimbabwe are also pretty talented, and it will be interesting to see whether Zimbabwe can really win something against the Sri Lankans, and that would really boost their morale to a great extent. And if they do it, I think that will be a sort of a very big victory for them, if at all they manage to even win one match, one day international against Sri Lanka, which they have never done in the past, as we know. Well, dear fans, subscribers, so it's almost wrap up time as far as the cricket happening. So as I told you, it's a very short cricket show, so there's nothing much to really talk about, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow on my next cricket show. Till such time, it's good night.